Hi, my name's Ken McKenzie. I'm the Sales Director here at Peter Huber Carlton Machine and Bow, and welcome to our booth at ACHEMA 2024. Back in the 1970s, responsible dog owners would pick up after their dogs. Other dog owners would look on, knowing it was the right thing to do, but because they didn't have to pick up after their dogs, they just didn't. Now it's mandated to pick up after your dog, everybody does it. Natural refrigerants is somewhat similar. Peter Huber started using natural refrigerants back in the 1970s, not because he had to, but because it was the best thing for the environment. That's given Huber a natural advantage in engineering to use natural refrigerants in our modern machines. And now, most of our floor standing units are able to use CO2 as a refrigerant, which is absolutely environmentally friendly and future-proof against the up-and-coming F-gas regulations. From the 1st of January 2025, it will be illegal for any European company to ship units that use synthetic refrigerants. The advantage to our customers with natural refrigerants is that they are environmentally friendly, but also more efficient. Refrigerants such as propane and propylene require much less energy to compress, and CO2, once you know how to do it, is also a very efficient refrigerant. So the customer gets environmentally friendly, efficient temperature control systems. There are some engineering hurdles to clear to use natural refrigerants, but most of those were cleared back in the 1970s when Peter Huber started building the machines. CO2 is far more complex because the pressures required are much higher. We built the first CO2 unit back about 8 years ago. So now we've had 8 years to refine and now are able to offer natural refrigerants throughout the whole range of our products, including CO2 in the larger floor standing systems. Changing refrigerants is not so easy. You can change the refrigerant, but you also have to change the lubricating oil needed in all refrigeration systems. It requires some special expertise to be able to do that. Because we've been at it for so long, since the late 1970s, so for decades, and using natural refrigerants in our machines, it's giving us an engineering advantage now as the world moves towards all machines needing to be able to use natural refrigerants. Building systems that use CO2 as a refrigerant, the engineering challenges are substantial. The pressures required are immense, the tubing must be thicker to withstand those pressures, and special equipment is needed to charge the systems. But once you know how to do it, it's really no different to using standard refrigerants. You just need to know what to do, what to avoid, and how to train your distributors and engineers, technicians on how to do it. It's really straightforward if you have the know-how and the practice and experience. The founder of the company, Peter Huber, was an environmental hippie long before it was fashionable to be an environmental hippie. He built a new factory with underfloor heating. It's a kilometers-long continuous run of silicon tubing through which water is pumped. Solar panels on the roof capture the sunlight, and thick glass, and the water that's pumped around the factory gathers radiant heat even in winter. So at the heart of Huber is environmentally friendly technology engineering. Huber is active in many industries. Next week we'll be exhibiting at the CPHI in Shanghai. We also exhibit at the automotive shows and semiconductor. At our website you can find hundreds of case studies that demonstrate the performance of the units, so you know how the units will perform before they buy. You can visit us at www.huber-online.com, or better still, contact me directly. I'd love to hear from you.